Looky here, we're back at Bull's Gap. We're headed off on day 1 of this section hike of the Pinhoti. We stayed last night at the Next Step hostel. And she just, Nancy just dropped us. Oh look, there's a water cache. Cool. Alrighty. First blaze of this trip. The plans today is a whopping 17.6 miles. Yeah, we're crazy. The last 6 miles though is fairly flat. And we're actually carrying less in our packs because we're planning on getting picked up and going back to the hostel tonight, and then the rest of the week we'll be staying on trail. So our packs are lighter than usual, except that I guess that's the view. Yeah, it said at a 10th we had a view. Yeah, we're getting picked up this evening to go back to the hostel, so we don't have everything in our pack. We have, you know, the stuff in case there was an emergency and we had to stay overnight, which there are points we can bail out at, like 12.5 and 15 if we just get worn out and can't do the full 17.5. But it'll be interesting to see if we can get that done with lighter packs. The only thing is this is first day out. We're going to tire out pretty quick. Usually do anyway. We'll see. Very thankful for trail maintenance to come out here with their chainsaws and cut all this stuff out of our way. Otherwise we'd be climbing through, over, around, below, all of this stuff. This is great. Look at these tiny pine cones. I am missing my hat today. I had to, I ran off and left it. I just totally forgot it. So I'm having to use my buff. I don't mind the buff. And I can put my hair in a bun on top. But I miss the bill of the cap blocking the sun. That sun comes across my eyeballs. It just kind of blanks everything out in front of me. I just have trouble with that glare. Whoop, whoop. We're 5 miles in and it's only 10 o'clock. We stopped back there for a little break and a snack. And it's still pretty chilly. The wind keeps blowing and making it even chillier. But as long as we're moving, it's not bad. Looks like we finally got up to the very about tip top of this ridge, maybe. Anyway, we got to a point where we can see on both sides the views. Boy, if we keep going at this rate, we're over 5 miles in. We may be 6 now. We're going to be done earlier than we expecting, which would be great. And unless, man, I just hate to say too much because it'd probably get really bad if I say, oh, this has been easy. It's been easier than I expected. I'll just put it that way. I'm really liking this Pinhoti trail. But man, my first trail love is the AT, for sure. The lighter pack does make it easier. I think I'm gonna have to get some more insoles. I think they may be at the end of their life because my feet are kind of hurting, specifically in the arch, which is where I have trouble. I tend to overpronate, so I wear a special insole to help with that. Not your typical Walmart insoles. These I get from the podiatrist, and they have extra, I can't remember what it's called, on the inside of the heel. It's stacked a little bit higher to roll my foot outward some, or keep it from rolling in. But I think they've just about given up the ghost. Huh?
I said, how's it going up there?
Great.
Nice to see somebody out there.
Yeah, are you a happy hiker today?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Gotta enjoy this sunshine.
It's awesome. How'd you get down there? It's so much fun to get out here and actually be silly with Irish Daisy. She's my hiking buddy. When I get away from all the stresses at home of, you know, just life, I can get out here and all I'm thinking about is walking and eating and sleeping. And we just have a great time. We laugh, we cut up like teenagers, joke and be silly. And quite frankly, I don't think you're silly in life, then you're just a stick in the mud and your life's gonna suck. And while certain parts of life do suck, this is one of the parts that don't. I love it. And that silliness and just general crazy shenanigans just it just makes the rest of life better. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Some switchbacks in this area, but I'm glad for sure. It's amazing what man can do. That's cool. It's cool in one sense, but then the other, they wiped out trees to put the electricity through. But I like my electricity, that's for sure. Looks like people come up here and zip, make this turn. Probably some teenagers come riding up here and carry it on. They dug a deep hole there, holding that water. Trail, oops, that trail came right up there. We kind of go along next to this road for a ways. We crossed over it several times. This is the Randall Heath Memorial. (1956 to 2001). What I read online is he had fallen from here and died. I guess you'd die if you fell. Woo! We are, there it is. We are 8.5 miles in. It is 12 o'clock and we're going to plan on, we are planning to stop and eat lunch at where a power line crosses, or near there, which is about 1.5 miles. I swear, I've seen more poop on a rock today. We're going to stop there for lunch. That's 1.5 miles away from here. It has warmed up significantly and I'm actually kind of sweating. Not bad, but just a little. Oh, I love this stuff. I imagine this as if it's like a little community and all those little green things are actually trees and people live down in below it. And this is like a giant hillside of trees with people in their little houses down in there. It's so soft and lush looking. I love it. Pretty, pretty. We just sat right here and had a wee bit of lunch. And, of course, it's never long enough. But it was really short today because we're trying to make that 17.5. So we're moving on. All right, we are 4.3 away from Porter's Gap. Still enjoying this beautiful day. I think we are really feeling the long miles or extra miles. My feet are bothering me still. They may just need stretching. I'm not sure. I still may. I think it's the insoles. I'll have to check them out. But getting a little sore in the hips. I have to do some good stretching. Here's the lake. Joglama. I think it's how it's pronounced, Joglama. Otherwise, I think other people call it Scott's Lake. I was expecting something bigger, unless it wraps on around, but I think that's the levee over here. We'll cross. Well, that's interesting. Yep, that's it. Here's the creek that feeds the lake. fire pit's ready to go. Pretty cool. And we have to cross this. Yep. Alright, we made it across that down there. Yeah, look at this waterfall. Isn't it pretty? We gotta cross again though. We'll see when we get there. .9 to Porter's Gap. And it's about 4:30. So we're gonna be only a tad early. Pickup is at 5. But once we get there, we'll have walked 17.5 miles today. Now granted, this is not the AT, and this terrain is a little more forgiving. But still, on our first day, 17.5 miles is pretty impressive for us. Starting to get a little chilly now. The sun's still barely up over there. It's about to go down behind that mountain. Temps are dropping. We are here. We are here. Woo! We did it. We did it. My feet are so happy to be done. They really are a pain in me. It's so funny, I can't see the cars, but I can certainly hear them. We are here.